Morning, guys. Are getting my screen and voice? Please confirm. So thanks for confirmation. In yesterday's session, we discussed about file permissions. As part of today's session, we are going to understand user accounts in the Linux machine. But guys, whenever you have created the Linux machine, we will have one root user and one default user. If you have created a Linux machine by using Amazon Linux, then you will get EC2-user as the default user. If you create a Linux machine using Ubuntu, then you will get Ubuntu as the default user. And we will have the root user also base. Okay. So now, apart that root user and the default user, is it possible to create any other user account? Yes, we can create that. So today we are going to see how to create the user accounts in the Linux machine base. Okay. So as we discussed earlier, Linux is what? It is a multi-user based operating system. Right? Within the Linux machine, we can create multiple user accounts, guys. Within the Linux machine, we can create multiple user accounts. Okay, multiple users can access one Linux machine and they can perform different operations also. Same Linux machine, right guys, in your team 10 developers are there, so all 10 developers can access the single Linux machine and one developer can do the update operation, another developer can do the fetch operation, other developer can do the delete operation, like that. So 10 developers can perform different operations on the single Linux machine only. Okay, multiple people can connect with the single Linux machine and they can perform different operations also. Every Linux machine will have what account? Root account, guys. That root account person only we will call it as the super user. Super user means what? He have the complete control on that Linux machine. He have the complete permissions on that Linux machine. Guys, please put on mute. See guys, now observe carefully. Let me write a few points about user accounts. See guys, user accounts in Linux machine. User accounts in Linux machine. Right. Now observe carefully. So Linux is a multi-user based operating system. Multi-user based operating system. Next, within one Linux machine, we can create multiple user accounts. Multiple user accounts, we can create the single Linux machine. And multiple users can access. Multiple users that can access one Linux machine. Multiple users can access one Linux machine and they can perform different operations. And different operations, guys. Okay, so every Linux machine will have the root account, guys. Every Linux machine, it will have the will have the root account. Every Linux machine will have the root account. So that root account person we will call it as super user. Super user guys. Okay. So when we launch the Linux virtual machine, when we launch Linux virtual machine using Amazon Linux AMI, using Amazon Linux AMI, we will get one default user. We will get one default user, EC2-user guys. EC2-user you will get as the default user guys. Okay, right. So now I want to switch from the default users. Let me connect with my Linux virtual machine first. Let me connect with Linux virtual machine. Okay, fine. See guys, now currently which user guys? Default user EC2-user is logged in guys. Default user. Now I want to switch from default user to super user. Root account guys. How you can switch? Switch to root user account. How you can switch? For that sudo, right? SU stands for what? Super user. SU stands for super user. I want to switch to this super user guys. Sudo SU. Enter. See guys, here what you are getting? You are getting as a root guys. You are getting as root. You switch it to a default user to root user and here guys. Okay. So now as a root user, you can create any number of accounts guys. So now here I am going to create one user account guys. Observe carefully how to create that. So now here sudo is not required guys. You are the root user, directly you can do. What this sudo will do? Sudo will give the temporary permissions guys. Right. So whatever the permissions this root user have, same permissions you also will get temporarily by using this sudo. And EC2-user can't able to create the user directly. See, let me switch to EC2-user exit guys. Now again you came back to the EC2-user. Now as the EC2-user, I will try to create a new user account. Is it possible or not? We'll see guys. How you will create the user account guys? User add command we need to use. Now Raju, I want to create a user account for Raju. And user add Raju I have given. Enter. See guys, what you are getting? Permission denied. You are the default user. As the default user, you can't able to create the user accounts. You don't have that permission. Okay. I want to give the temporary permissions to this default user. And as a root user, you can create. And suppose if you switch to root user and if you run this command, you can create this. Let me check. Now here sudo su. Okay, same command I am going to run. User add Raju. See guys, enter. See, account is created. Why? Root user have all the permissions. Root user have all the permissions guys. So now, but the EC2-user is what? It is the default user. Default user does not have the permission to create the user accounts. But as a root user, you can create the user accounts. Okay. So now, as a default user, if I want to create the user accounts, then what I need to do? I need to get some temporary permissions guys. As a default user, if I want to create the user account, what I need to do? First, I need to get the temporary permissions. Whatever the permissions this root have, those permissions I want to get, then only I can able to create the users. How you will get those permissions? As a default user, you won't get permanently. Just temporarily, you will get those permissions. For that, what you need to do? Exit. See guys, now EC2-user. See here, we need to use a sudo. Sudo keyword. This sudo keyword will provide the temporary permissions to the user, guys. Now, by using this sudo, EC2 user, EC2 user also can create the user account. See guys, earlier we have given directly user add Raju. Here we got permission denied. To get that permissions, we are using sudo keyword. So now, user add Rani I am giving. User add Rani. Enter. See guys, now default user also can create the user account. Default user also created the user account by using temporary permissions. How default user got the temporary permissions? By using this sudo keyword. If you use sudo, you will get the temporary permissions, guys. Okay. So now here how many users we have created? One user Raju, Rani. Two user accounts we have created. Raju and Rani, two user accounts I have created. Now I want to see the details of the Raju, guys. Right, what is the user ID? Right, under which group that Raju is created? What is the user ID of the Rani? Under which group that Rani is created? So those details I want to see. How you can see those details? For that, here we have ID command is available. ID command is available. ID of Raju. ID of Raju, guys. Here what you will get? Here if you give ID of Raju, you will get the user ID of the Raju and group ID of the Raju. All those details you will get. Enter. See here Raju user ID is 1001. Right? Raju group ID is 1001. See guys, observe very carefully. Whenever you have created the user account with the same name, one group also will be created, guys. Here I have created the user account Raju. See guys, with the same name, one group also created. Now this user by default belongs to that group only, guys. Observe carefully. Here, whenever we have created user account, Raju user account we have created. Simultaneously, one group also will be created with the same name. Right? This user by default belongs to that particular group only. We have created Raju user. Right? Raju user ID is 1001. With the same ID, same name, one group is created. Now Raju belongs to that group only. Raju belongs to that group. Right? So one user can belongs to multiple groups also, guys. One user can belong to multiple groups. One employee can work on multiple departments. Same way, one user can belong to multiple groups. Here you can see groups. Raju belongs to how many number of groups? How many groups that you can see it here? As of now, Raju belongs to only one group, that is Raju group, guys. That is Raju group. If you want, you can add him to the other groups also, guys. Is it clear? Same now, Rani, ID, Rani, enter. See guys, Rani user ID is 1002, Rani group ID is 1002, Rani belongs to, right, that 1002 group only by default. So like this, you can create the user account and you can see the user ID, group ID of that user account, guys. To create the user account, which command we are using? User add command we are using in Linux. If you want to create the user accounts, then we need to use this user add command, guys. Okay, so next case, I want to list out all the users which are available in this Linux machine. I want to see all the users details which are available in the Linux machine. Then you can see Raju is available or not. Rani is available or not in that list also you can see. How you can see where that information is available? See guys, cat command. What cat command will do? It will print the content on the terminal. It will print the details on the terminal, guys. Cat command. And here we have one folder that is called etc folder. etc folder is available. In that etc folder, we have a file, guys. That file name is password. PASSWD. Right? Where we have this file? This file is available in the etc folder. Right? In the etc folder, password file is available. In that password file, whatever the details are available, print those details on the terminal. What cat command is doing? Cat command is going to print the details of the password file, guys. Whatever the details are available in the password file, everything it is going to print. Okay, now enter. See guys, all these users are available. All these users are available. See guys, root user is available or not? Right, root user is available, and some win user, demand user, like that several other users are there. See here, EC2 user is available. In that Amazon Linux machine, EC2 user is the default user. So here we have the default user, EC2 user. After that, we have created two more users, right? One is Raju user and Rani user also available at here. Raju and Rani also available at here, guys. Okay, in this file, password file contains the all the users information. In this Linux machine, these users are available. Right here, Raju and Rani, we have created these two user accounts just now. Okay, to create the user account, user add command we need to use. To see the details of the user, ID command we need to use. To list out all the users which are available in the Linux machine, then we need to go to password file which is available in the etc folder. Okay, next guys. Next, I want to delete the user. Just now I have created Raju and Rani. I want to deleted those user, guys. How you will delete the user? For that, see guys, sudo right here, to create the user, which command we have used? User add. To delete the user, we need to use user del command. By using user del command, we can delete the user accounts. By using this user del command, we can delete the user accounts, guys. Which user account you want to delete? I want to delete Rani user account. I want to delete Rani user account. User del, username we need to provide. Enter. Okay, so now I want to check Rani is deleted or not. How you can check? You can go to that password file. There you can see still Rani is available or not. How you can go to that? Cat command /etc folder /password. Enter. See guys, here do you have the Rani? No, only Raju is available. Rani got deleted. Rani is not available at here. Rani is not available at here. Just now we have deleted the Rani, guys. We have deleted the Rani. Okay. So now you guys are clear how to create the user, how to know the details of the user, where we can see all the list of users, right? How to delete the user, that all are clear, guys. Up to here clear? Up to here clear, guys? To create the user, user add command we are using. To delete the user, user del command we are using. Right? To see the details of particular user, ID command we are using. To print, right, the list of users which are available in the Linux machine, we are going to etc folder password file. Okay, so now my requirement is I want to create the group, guys. I want to create the group. How we will create the group? To create the user, what command we have used? User add command. So now to create the group also, we need to use group add command. Group add command we need to use to create the group. See guys, sudo right, group add. Sudo group add command, and here you need to provide the group name. DevOps I am giving as the group name. Enter. See guys, DevOps group is created. So now let me create one more group also, AWS. AWS I want to create one group. Enter. So two groups are created. One is the DevOps group and the second one is the AWS group. DevOps group and AWS group. Perfect. Now tell me, to see the list of users which are available in the Linux machine, we have used cat /etc/password file. Inside the password file, we have all the users information that we have seen. Now, I want to see the groups information. In the Linux machine, what groups are available? I want to list out all those groups information. Then where I need to go? Same location. CD/etc folder. Here we have one file that is called group. one file that is called group. User details are available in password folder. Group details are available in group folder. Enter guys. Okay, 1 minute. What long we have given? Oh, sorry, cat, right? Sudo I have given. Sorry guys. Cat right here /etc/group. Enter. See guys, right? These are the groups information. Raju group is available. DevOps group is available. AWS group also available. Already I told. Whenever you have created the user account with the same name, one group also will be created. I haven't created Raju group explicitly. I haven't created this group explicitly, but I have created Raju user account. Whenever we have created the user account with the same name, one group also will be created, and that user by default belongs to that group only. Now we have created Raju user, but the same name Raju group also created. Now Raju belongs to this Raju group only. Now we have created two groups. One is the DevOps group, second one is AWS group, DevOps and AWS groups. By using which command you have created this group? Group add command. By using group add command, we have created these two groups. These two groups, guys. Okay. So now, if you want to add any user to particular group, if you want to add any user to particular group, how you can add? How you can add the user to particular group, guys? Observe carefully, guys. Observe carefully. Now, I want to see, I have created DevOps group and AWS group. I want to list out all the users of the particular group. I want to list out all the users of the particular group. How you can do that, guys? See, guys, observe carefully. That get ent command is there. We need to use get ent command we need to use. And here group. Which group? I want to list out all the users of DevOps group. Get ent group name. Enter. See guys, what it is telling? We don't have any users in this DevOps group. We don't have any users in this DevOps group. Just you have created the group, but there is no users in that group. It is telling. Okay. Then we will add one user in this group. We will add one user, guys. How you will add the users to particular group? How you will add users to the particular group, guys? Observe carefully. Sudo user mod command is available. Next here -ag, right? -ag stands for what? A stands for add, G stands for group. Add group. -ag stands for add group. Okay, first after ag, first you need to provide the group name. DevOps is the group name, and you need to provide the username. Now what I want to do? I want to add the Raju to this DevOps group. I want to add Raju to this DevOps group. What command we are using? User mod -ag group name and username. Here ag stands for what? Add group. Ag stands for add group, guys. Now enter. Now let me check. Under this DevOps group, is there any users are available? See guys, same command I am using. Enter. Here earlier we haven't got any information, means there is no users in the DevOps group. Here you got the Raju, but you are getting Raju, means Raju belongs to this DevOps group. Raju belongs to this DevOps group. Now you can see that Raju belongs to how many number of groups also. Raju belongs to how many number of groups you can see. Yes, by default Raju belongs to Raju group, and Raju belongs to DevOps group also. By default, Raju belongs to Raju group, and he belongs to DevOps group also. If you check ID Raju, enter. See guys, here you are getting user ID is 1001, right? With the same name, one group also created, and now this user belongs to two groups. What two groups? One is Raju group and DevOps group also. Raju group and DevOps group also, guys. Now Raju belongs to two groups. As I told, a employee can work in multiple departments. Same here, right? A user can belongs to multiple groups, guys. Raju belongs to Raju group and the DevOps group also. Okay. Next, if you want to delete the user from the group, I want to delete user from the group. Right? Okay, Raju, I have taken Raju for so and so work in the DevOps group. That work is finished. Now I don't want Raju. I want to remove the Raju from the DevOps group. How you can do that? How you can do that, guys? If you want to remove any user from the group, what you need to do? Sudo. Here we need to use G password. G password we need to use, and -d. -d stands for delete. Right? Username Raju I want to delete. From which group? From DevOps group I want to delete. See guys, sudo G password -d stands for delete. Raju user I want to delete from DevOps group. Enter. Okay. Here see what it is telling. Removing user Raju from DevOps group. Removing user Raju from DevOps group, it is telling, means it has deleted the Raju from the DevOps group. Now you can check again under DevOps group which users are available. Enter. There is no Raju. Earlier here we have Raju, but now there is no Raju. Just now we have removed Raju from the DevOps group. And you can check ID of Raju. See guys, now Raju belongs to only Raju group. Now he is not part of the DevOps group. He is not part of the DevOps group, guys. Is it clear? Up to here clear? Up to here clear? Right. So guys, now here, how you can switch to Raju user? Currently you are in the EC2 user, right? Can you switch to Raju user? Yes, we can switch. How you will switch, guys? How you will switch? Sudo, right? su -Raju. Sudo su -Raju. See guys, you switch it to Raju user. Earlier we have only one user, that is default user. Now we have created one more user Raju and we switch it to Raju now. Now you can work, guys. Now here Raju can work anything. Now here, who am I? Who am I? See, I am the Raju. I am Raju user. Now here you can execute all the commands as a Raju user, guys. See, all the commands you can execute at here. Now you can create the files. You can create the files also. f12.txt something I am creating. See, now here you can see ls f12.txt is available. So like this you can create the file. You can do all the operations as a Raju user at here. Okay, see guys, we have created Raju account and I have logged in as Raju. How you can come out from Raju? Just type exit. Exit. Now again default user EC2 user came at here. Okay, so now perfect. So now we have created the group, we have created the users. You know how to delete the user. Then how you will delete the group? How you will delete the group? Is there any command to delete the group? Yes, we have command to delete the group also. What is that? Sudo group del. Sudo group del. Group del command, group delete, and the group name we need to give. 1 minute, guys. Sudo. Here I am giving group del command. Group del. Right, what is the group name? The group name is Raju. DevOps, right? Group name is the DevOps. Enter. Now you can check, guys. Now you can check that group is deleted or not. Right, you can go to that file, guys. Right, cat/etc/group. Right, here you can see the DevOps is available or not. See guys, DevOps is available? No, DevOps got deleted. Only AWS is available. DevOps is not there. DevOps is not there at here. So like this, you can create the groups, you can create the users, you can delete the group, you can delete the users, you can add the users to the particular group. All the operations you can perform at here. Is it clear? Up to here clear, guys? How to create the user accounts, how to create the groups, how to add the users to particular group, and how to switch to particular user. Let me switch to Raju, and as a Raju also we have executed some commands. All are clear? Okay. Now let me put all these commands in our notes. Right. So now here switch to root user account. Root user account. I want to switch to the root user account, guys. For that, sudo sudo su. Next guys, create user account guys. Okay, how you will create the user account? Dollar. See guys, observe carefully. Sudo right, user add command, and here we need to give the username. You can give any username at here guys. Okay, next I want to verify the user details guys. Verify user details guys. Okay, to verify the user details, what we need to do? See guys, sudo id command, and here you need to provide the username. id command, and you need to provide the username at here. Next, I want to list out all the users information. List all users in Linux. List all users in Linux. List all users in Linux. And for this, what we need to do? See guys, cat command we need to use. Cat /etc/password command we need to use. Next guys, I want to delete the user. To delete the user, what command we need to use? To delete the user, what command we need to use? Sudo user del and username. Which user you want to delete, that username you can provide it here. Next guys, to create the group guys, what we need to do? See guys, here we need to use sudo group add command, and here we need to provide group name we need to provide it here. Next guys, I want to display all groups guys. To display all the groups, what we need to do here? If you want to display all the groups guys, next here sudo /etc/group guys. Now if you want to add the user to particular group, to add user to particular group, what you need to do here? To add user to particular group, what you need to do? See guys, here sudo user mod command -ag, here you need to provide the -ag, you need to provide the group name you need to provide, and here username you need to provide. Group name and username you need to provide. Next, to delete the user from the group, guys, what you will do? Get ent. Now here group name, and here group name we need to provide. It here guys. This is for what? To delete the group guys. To delete the user from the group we need to use. Next, I want to delete the group guys. To delete the group, which command we need to use to delete the group? See guys, here dollar sudo group del command, and here group name we need to provide. See guys, so these are all the commands guys. Have a look into these commands once. We will go for the next level. If you want to switch, by default you are in the default user EC2-user. If you want to switch to root user account, then we need to use sudo /sc. Next, if you want to create the user account, sudo user add command we will use. If you want to verify the created user details, then you need to use id command. If you want to list out all the users of the Linux machine, then cat command /etc/password. If you want to delete the user, then you need to use user del command. By using user del command, we can delete the user guys. Next, to create the group, we need to use group add command. If you want to create the group, then we need to use group add command, guys. Next, if you want to see all the groups information, then you need to go to etc folder group, guys. etc group folder. Next, to add user to particular group. If you want to add user to particular group, guys, then what we need to do? See sudo user mod -ag guys. -ag stands for add group. Group name and username we need to provide. So this group name and username we need to provide here. Next, to delete the user from the group. To delete the user from the group, then what we need to do? Right, get ent, right, and group, that group name, guys. Right, group name. 1 minute, guys. Here what we are doing to delete the user from the group, right? See, guys, here 1 minute, small correction. Sorry, this is not get ent, right? Get ent to list out. 1 minute, guys, not this one. To list out all users, right, of particular group, guys. Right, then we need to use this command. In this group, which users are available, it will list out all the users, guys. To list out all users of particular group, guys. Now, to delete the user, guys, here add that command also. To delete the user from the group. For this, here what we need to do? Here dollar and sudo g password. And g password we need to use, guys. G password. Here -d stands for delete. And which user you want to delete? That username. And that username you need to provide. And from which group you want to delete? That group name also you need to provide it here. And sudo g password -d username and group name, both you need to provide it here. Okay. Next, guys, to list out all the users, this is the command which we need to use. Next, to delete the group, so this is the command, guys. Sudo group del. This command we need to use to delete the group, guys. Is it clear? All these commands are clear. So next, guys, observe carefully here. So let me go to here. See here, whenever we have executed ls-l command, we can see the complete details, guys. Right, complete details, permissions you can see, right, whether that file is directory file or normal text file you can see, or right, who is the owner of that file you can see, right, so that file is under which group you can see, all the details, when that file is created, all the details you can see. When if you run this ls-l command, ls-l, see here you can see all the details, guys, all the details. Right, now what I want to do, I want to change the file ownership, guys. I want to change the ownership of the file. Suppose here if you observe this demo.txt file, who is the owner of this file? EC2-user is the owner of this file. And under which group this is available? EC2-user is the group name, guys. Now I want to change the ownership of the file. Actually, right, from demo.txt, EC2-user is the owner. Now I want to change this owner to Raju. I want to change the owner to Raju, guys. Now Raju should become as the owner for this demo.txt file. Raju should become as owner of this demo.txt file. How you can do that? Guys? Which command we will use for that? For that, we have one command that is called as chown command. Chown command we can use it here, guys. chown, chown command we can use. Chown command is used to change the file ownership. Guys. How to change the ownership of the file? Observe carefully. Sudo chown command we are using. Chown command, here username we need to provide. I want to give Raju. For which file? Demo.txt file. If you observe it here, for this demo.txt file, EC2-user is the owner. Now I want to change this ownership. To change this ownership, we are going to use chown command. to change the ownership of the file, we are going to use chown command at here. Enter. So now you can check once again. ls-l. See guys, now for this demo.txt file, who is the owner? Who is the owner of this demo.txt? Raju. Raju is the owner of this demo.txt. Earlier, who is the owner? ec2-user. Earlier, ec2-user is the owner of this demo.txt file, but now Raju is the owner of this demo.txt file. It got changed. Here we have changed the owner, guys. Same, we can do one more thing also, guys. What? If you know the user ID of this owner, user ID of this user, by using that user ID also you can change. Right? By using user ID also you can change. What is the user ID of Raju? 1001. 1001. By using that also you can change. See, here we have f1.txt. Who is the owner of this file? ec2-user. I want to make it as Raju is the owner, guys. By using user ID, how you will do? Right? By using user ID, see, sudo chown command. Here I am giving user ID, guys. I am giving user ID at here. Observe carefully. Here what I am doing? User ID 1001 and for f1.txt file. Enter. So now you can check ls input here. See guys, here for f1.txt file also owner got changed as Raju. Owner is changed as Raju for f1.txt file also. Okay. So like this, we can change the owner of the file. And is it possible to change the group of the file also? Group also file we can change? Yes, we can change. We can change this. How you will change that? How you will change the group, guys? Observe carefully. And how you will change the group? Observe carefully, guys. Here, same chown command we are going to use. Sudo. See guys, let me check ls input here first. If you run this, who is the right group? Right, under which group demo.txt is available? ec2-user. Now let me change this group. How you will change the group, guys? Observe carefully here. Here, it's sudo. It's chown command. Guys, observe very carefully. Here, if you want to change the ownership, then what you are giving? If you want to change the ownership, guys, here we are giving Raju and demo.txt. If I run this for what will change? Owner of the file will change, not group. But can you have owner name and group name as same or not? Can you have the owner name and group name same? Guys, respond. Can you have owner name and group name both are same? Can you have owner name and group name both are same? Yes, we can. We can have, guys. See, here ec2-user is the owner, ec2-user is the group. Now, in that case, I want to change the group name. And to change the group name, if you give like this, assume Raju is the group. Raju is the name of the group. Right? I want to change the name of the group for demo.txt file. Right? If you run this command, it will work. It will not work. It will always try to change the name of the owner, not name of the group. Even owner name and group name same also, this command will not work to change the group. Then what? How you can differentiate? Whether you are changing the owner name or whether you are changing the group name, how you can differentiate that? And if you give like this, it will think, okay, he is trying to change the ownership of the file. No, but my requirement is what? I want to change the name of the group. Then how you can differentiate that? Observe carefully, guys. Now here, if you want to change the owner name, you can run this command directly. But if you want to change the group name, before group name, you should give this colon. Before group name, right, you should give this colon. Then only, this person want to change the name of the group as Raju. Right? It can understand, right, what you are trying to change. And if you remove this colon, it will think that you are trying to change the owner name, not group name. Okay. For changing the group name, before group name, you should provide the colon. Right? Colon, right, this Raju is what? Group name and demo.txt file. Enter. Okay. Now you can check ls input here. See guys, group name changed or not? Earlier group name is what? ec2-user. Now we have changed the group name as Raju. But if you want to change the ownership or if you want to change the group, right, before that you should have the right account with that owner name. You should have the account with that user, then only you can change. See now here, observe carefully. I have deleted the Rani. Now let me try to change it as Rani. Is it possible? Sudo right chown command right Rani I am giving right on demo.txt file. Demo.txt. See guys, what it is telling? Invalid user. Rani user account is not there. We have deleted. Right? If you want to change the ownership of the file, first you should have the account with that owner, then only you can change. Otherwise, you will get invalid user error. Understood, guys? Is this clear? How to change the owner of the file? How to change the group of the file? Is it clear? Respond. Which command we are using to change? The chown command we are using. Let me add this chown command in our notes. Chown command. Chown command, guys. Right here, what is the use of this chown? Right, chown command. It is used to chown command is used to change the ownership of the file. Change the file ownership. Change the file ownership, guys. Okay. So now here we can see the owner of the file. Owner of the file. And using user ID also. Using a user. Oh, 1 minute, guys. You can see the who is. Sorry, I want to see the owner. Who is the owner of the file? We can see the owner of the file using ls-l command. ls-l command, guys. Okay. So now see, guys. We are changing the owner of the file. Changing the owner of the file. Changing the owner of the file. How you will change? See guys, sudo chown command and username and here file name. Username and file name we need to provide. Next, right? We can change the owner of the file. We can change the owner of the file using a user ID, using user ID also. Okay, how you will do that? See guys, dollar at ID at username, dollar ID username. If you run this command, you will know, you will get the user ID. If you run this command, you will get the user ID. By using that user ID, you can change it, guys. By using that user ID, you can change that. Next, guys, change the group of the file. Change the group of the file. How you will change the group of the file? Here see guys, sudo right chown command colon, right, this colon is mandatory, right, group name we are providing, and here file name we need to provide. It here. So by using this, we can change the name of the group also. Have a look into these commands once. Right. Here guys, chown command is clear. Chown command is clear. So next, we will understand some of the networking commands. Networking commands. What networking commands are there? See guys, I want to know the IP address of my Linux machine. I want to know the IP address of my Linux machine. Then what command we need to use? If I want to know the IP address of my Linux machine, then which command we need to use to know the IP address of the Linux machine? And for that, we need to use ifconfig. Ifconfig we need to use to know the IP address of the Linux machine. See guys, ifconfig. Ifconfig we need to use to know the IP address of your system. Guys, see at 80 here inet 172.31.432. This is our IP address of Linux machine. Guys, this is our Linux machine IP address. Here you can see. See guys, both are same order. This one and this one both are same order. Okay, by using ifconfig command, we can get the IP address of our Linux machine. Okay, next case. And if you want to download anything from the internet, guys, I want to download one software. From the internet. So then what we need to do, guys? How we will download the software from the internet, guys? I want to download something from the internet. Then what I need to do? I want to download software from internet to Linux machine, guys. Simple, guys. See, let me go to my Linux machine. Here, I want to download the Tomcat, guys. I want to download the Apache Tomcat. Then what I will do here, just here I will type download Tomcat. Download Tomcat 9 something, I will give it here. Enter. See guys, this is the official website of the Tomcat server. If you click on this, here you will get the option to download the Tomcat in your Linux machine. See here, we have the zip folder is there. If you click on this, it will download. Okay, here we have the tar folder. If you click on this, it will download into your Windows machine. Okay, but where I want to download? I want to download in my Linux machine, not in the Windows machine. In the Windows machine, to download any software, you have this option, guys. You have this user interface. Through user interface, directly you can go to there and you can click on this. It will be downloaded. It will be downloaded into your system. But in our Linux machine, do we have this facility? Do we have this user interface in the Linux machine? No, we don't have. Then how you can download these softwares in the Linux machine from the internet? Observe carefully. First, right, you need to come to here and copy this tar file. Address of this. Copy link address. We need to copy the link address, guys. Copy this and go to our Linux machine terminal. Here we have one command that is called wget command. Wget command is available. By using wget command, we can download the softwares. From internet to your Linux machine. See guys, wget, guys, before going to download ls-l I am doing. See, here we don't have the Linux. Now, here wget I am using. Wget, paste that URL, whatever you copied, right? 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. And here, right click, copy the link address, go back to here just wget command and paste that URL, enter. See guys, it is downloaded. Tomcat is downloaded in your Linux machine. And you can check ls-l. See here, Apache Tomcat tar file is downloaded. If you want to download anything from internet to your Linux machine, then we need to use wget command. Wget also one of the networking command only. Okay, so next guys, right, ifconfig clear, next wget also clear, guys. What other commands, other networking commands we have, guys? What other networking commands we have at here? Guys, now I want to request to URL, guys. I want request to URL. Then how you will do? When one application is running, we have google.com is there. From the Linux machine, I want to send the request to URL. I want to send one request to that google.com, guys. How you will send? Send a request to google.com. How you will do that? See guys, here call command we have curl call command we will use call right https / right google.com. See what I am doing from the line expression, I am sending the request to this URL. Right, for that, what command we need to use? Call command we need to use. By using call command, we can send the request to URL guys. Okay, now here enter. So this is the content it is providing. And here google.com is providing this content. See www.google.com. Right. Next, the document has mode. See guys, so like this, you are getting the response from the google.com guys. What command you are using? Just to send the request to URL, we need to use this call command. Right? If you want to download anything from internet to your Linux machine, then we need to use wget command. If you want to know the IP address of your Linux machine, then we need to use ifconfig command. So now I want to check the internet connections. How my internet connection is running. I want to check the internet connection. Then what you will do, if you send any request, simple guys, in your mobile network is working or not, how you will check? Just you will open Chrome browser and you will try to access something. If it is getting missed, okay, internet is working fine. Or else you will go to the YouTube. In the YouTube, just you will refresh that page. You are getting the videos and all means, then internet is working fine. Now here also, I want to check internet connection. I want to check the internet connection. Then what I will do? Just I will ping to one URL. Just I will ping to one website, guys. Right? I will ping to one website. Then it will give response means internet is working fine. If it is not giving response means internet is not working. How you will ping the website guys? By using ping command. Ping www.google.com. Google.com I am using. Now, if it give any response means internet is working. Internet is working fine. Enter. Oh, see guys, here you are getting the response. You are getting the response means what? Internet is working fine. Internet is working fine. So like this, we have networking commands guys. ifconfig is there, right? Next wget command is there, next call command is there, and the ping command is there. So these are the networking commands which we have. These are the networking commands which we have. So let me note it down those networking commands in our notes. So what networking commands we have? Let me note it down here. What commands we have seen? ifconfig we have seen. Next, wget we have seen. Next, call command we have seen. And ping command also we have seen it here. Ping command guys. Okay, fine. So now observe carefully guys. To know the IP address of Linux machine. To know the IP address of the Linux machine, what command we need to use? ifconfig command. ifconfig we need to use to know the IP address of the Linux machine. Next guys, to download software from internet to Linux machine. What command we need to use here? wget command. Wget and the URL you need to provide. Right? Which one you want to download? That URL we copied, right? We copied on URL. That URL you need to provide it here. Next guys, I want to send the request to particular URL. I want to send one request to URL from the Linux machine. How you will send? Send a request to URL. How you will send that guys? By using call command. Now https right here / now www.google.com. Google.com we need to use. Next, check the internet connection. Check the internet connection guys. Check the internet connection. Okay, how we will check that internet connection? So guys, by using ping command. Ping www.google.com. Google.com. So by using this, we can check the internet connection. Guys, have a look into these commands once. If you want to know the IP address of your Linux machine, then we need to use ifconfig command. If you want to download any software from internet to your Linux machine, whether it is Java or whether it is Tomcat, whether it is Maven, whether it is Git, right, anything, whether it is Sonar, anything guys. If you want to download any software from internet to your Linux machine, then we need to use wget command. Next, right, if you want to send the request from your Linux machine to any URL which is running in the internet guys, which is running in the internet, right, any application which is running in the internet, for that URL, if you want to send the request from the Linux machine, then we need to use curl command, curl space that URL you need to provide. Next, if you want to check the internet connection, how internet connection is working in your system, then we need to use ping command. Ping command we need to use to check the internet connection. Have a look into these commands. Clear? What we discussed in today's session, guys, how to create the user accounts, how to create the groups, how to add the users to particular group, how to remove the users from the group, how to delete the user, how to delete the group. Next, chown command. By using chown command, how to change the ownership of the file. By using chown command, how to change the group of the file. Next, networking commands. Right, how to get the IP address of the Linux machine, how to download particular software from internet to your Linux machine. Next, how to send the request to particular URL. Next, how to check the internet connection. All these commands we learned in today's session. Okay, right. Then most probably in tomorrow's session I will try to close this Linux commands, guys. Next, tomorrow I am going to talk about locate command, find command, and we have the package managers, right? So what package managers are available, when we will use which package manager, and how to how to deploy the static website in the Linux machine, right? How to install the softwares in the Linux machine. All those things I will try to discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay, tomorrow first I will talk about the locate command and the find command. Then I will discuss how to host the static website in the Linux machine. Then I will discuss how to install the packages in the Linux machine. Then I will talk about the package managers which we have in the Linux machine, and when we will use which package manager, right? All those things we will try to understand in tomorrow's session. Okay, and I will try to complete these Linux commands in tomorrow's session. Okay, if we complete this one, right, so at least next 4 to 5 days we need to spend on the shell scripting again, right? 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5 days we need to spend on the shell script, guys. Then we can start our actual course content AWS. Okay, is that clear? Today is Tuesday, guys, right? Wednesday, by tomorrow I will try to complete these Linux commands. Next 1, 2, 3. 3 days only we have, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I will try to complete all these shell scripting also by Monday, guys. If it completed by Monday, from Tuesday, from 27th, right, again same day next week, same day today, next week, guys, right, I will start the AWS. I will start the AWS from 27th, guys. Okay, as I promised, we are going to understand around 20 services in the AWS cloud. Okay, we will start that from 27th, guys, Tuesday. From next Tuesday, we will start the AWS. So by that time, we need to complete this Linux, and at least 4 days we need to discuss the shell scripting also. right? What is shell script name, how to create the script files, how to run the script files, right? All those things we need to discuss here. Okay, fine. Anyone have any questions in today's session? Anyone have any questions in today's session, please? Fine. Then, okay, guys, thank you. Right, we will continue remaining commands in tomorrow's session. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Bye bye.
Recording stopped.